Greetings to you and the esteemed viewers. Certainly, the visit of the Prime Minister Mohammed Abdulrahman of Qatar would contribute to the possibility of Qatar's role in the details of this landscape in Lebanon. Following the choice of the President of the country and the assigned Salam to the cabinet through the uh, consultations of the Lebanese blocs in Lebanon. Qatar had a great role in choosing Naunan within 5 years that was consisted in Al Doha. But now the matter has changed in the southern of Lebanon. Following the last war by Hezbollah, there are several hinders that Lebanon is facing, and that would require support of all the brotherly Arab supporters. And Qatar plays in this very important time with its brotherly Arabs. So they try to send an assuring message for the Lebanese powers that we will play in the participation to convince all the parties in forming a new government, and we have a great desire in Qatar to contribute the reconstruction of the southern of Lebanon, as announced the Foreign Minister of Qatar in Beirut, that Qatar will contribute to the large population in the south by supporting all the support in Lebanon following the stability to be held, and will discuss the Israeli violations in the southern Lebanon that has been taking place throughout the past few weeks.
Sir, how significant is Speaker Nabih Berri's meeting with Slovenia's Deputy Prime Minister, and what does it signal about Lebanon's diplomatic outreach in Europe, sir?
Certainly, Syria is in a very Syria that would require in that time to have a great consensus of lifting the sanction that led to the weakening of the Syrian economy. The country is crippled since the fall of Al-Assad, since the international and UN sanctions were imposed. The new administration of Syria, as the Al-Shara, along with his foreign minister, pursue to the international demands and the Arab, as well as the Arab throughout the country, to have to provide an international back support to lift the economic sanctions. But I think that this demand is facing some obstacles. There could be like in a very limited course from Europe to lift these sanctions, but as the Western and international community would say that it is harder to lift it completely unless we have an inclusion of all the Syrian, certainly to have them assured that Syria is in a tried track, and the lack of the terrorist groups, and not to threat the interest of the West by the existence of Iran and its militias that would rely on the roadmap drawn by Ahmed al-Shara that need to be implemented by the Convention of International Conference of the National Reconciliation and the forming of a government that would include all the spectrum. So everyone is waiting steps on the ground in order to lift the sanctions and give the full support in Syria.
Sir, with the Lebanese army now deployed in Taiba following Israelis' withdrawal, what challenges does the army face in securing the region and restoring stability?
I think it is a final opportunities for the Israeli forces to be withdrawn in the 18th of February. following the American intervention by convincing Israeli Lebanese partners to keep the Israeli in fixed areas in the southern of Lebanon. And after Israel have already passed the deadline of to be taking place in the 26th of the last month.
Sir,
which should be in the
how serious, sir, Lebanon's accusations against Israel at the UN Security Council regarding violations of Resolution 1701, and what are the potential diplomatic and legal consequences for Israel, sir?
Several violations took place in the past 70 days. Lebanon said that around 1,300 and 500 violations by Israelis that increased following the inauguration of Trump. They claiming that there is a political incubate inside, and the Lebanese army said that the Hezbollah still have arms. But I think that the UN Security Council will issue a statement to condemn all these violations, and I hope we have an ability to take a resolution against Israel and to provide the conditions and sanctions and in order to have the 18th of February for the Israeli forces to withdraw, and the assignment of the Lebanese government and the army to prevent the Hezbollah in the Al-Litani and to have the ability to control the matters militarily. And then we'll have an abidement of the implementation of the 1701 resolution.